What up, guys? Mad Viking here. I am back. This is a literally unboxing. This is some of the stuff that has been laying around my house for quite some time, and I've been promising to open some of this now for a while, and I guess tonight is the night for some of it anyway. Ah, shit. Moving stuff around. A lot of this is old or super rare figures. Some of them are probably 10 years old or older. But I'm going to start. This one was opened. I've had this now for at least a year. Like I said, when I'm saying I want to review something, well, I can handle that. What year was this released? 2011. This is the line. I wouldn't mind the Yoshi Tatsu or the John Morrison, but this was once a very collectible figure. Big Show with the old SmackDown and Raw tag team titles from the original. After the original draft, these are the tag team titles from both brands. He and The Miz held both of them simultaneously, back when Miz was also the United States champion too, making him the only person in WWE history to hold 3 belts at once. But this figure used to be, I forget what I paid for it, but I know I didn't get it too cheap. This figure was super sought after just because of the titles. But of course, you know, the Evil Empire had to release that figure pack. But I bought this definitely when it was still collectible. I'm sure it still is. Because like I said, no other figure comes with these titles. But I definitely know I didn't get any sort of a bargain for it. All right, well, this must be a theme. This one I had to have because, one, I forgot all about it. 2, I don't ever see this in other collectors' videos. Oh, there's going to be a mess. More. Bear with me. I did prep these before I started this video, but I didn't see all the tape. Okay. Get this out without damaging the damn thing. This is from Series 13. This is also from the collection. That Cody Rhodes is very collectible. I have one. I only managed to ever find one of those. That's about an $80 to $150 figure there. But this is another Big Show. This, of course, is when he demasked CM Punk. When he was in Straight Edge Society. Like I said, I don't see these in collectors' videos. I managed to find one of these, and I think at the time when I found it, I had only seen one other one on the internet, and they weren't going cheap. This one I remember I scooped up because it was fairly reasonable, and it was in perfect condition, so I got them. But Series 13 Big Show with the CM Punk Straight Edge mask. Another bear with me. I know this one here, if I'm looking at it right, I can't tell it's wrapped in bubble wrap. If this is what I think it is, this one is really old. There we go. Wow. So old, it doesn't even look like him. This is from the line. Vladimir Kozlov, Swagger. But this is a chase title. Figure 1 of 1,000. The commemorative championship belts. Comes with their name. It's even numbered there. That is of CM Punk. What a horrible head scan. That was before head scans, obviously. These used to be super collectible. These are the original Chase titles, kids, not these ones you chase now in boxes. Let me see, what year did this come out? 2010. So one more time, we got CM Punk Series 2. I guess this is considered a basic, but this is before they were even doing an Elites. So actually, this is considered an Elite, even though it doesn't have the Elite features. This is what they were looking like back then. Okay. Yeah, I might as well break into that. This is actually... You've seen one of these figures already if you watch my channel. But I had to buy another one because the one I bought, it looked like it had been opened and re-glued. The gluing was horrible. But I loved the figure. These bastards. Well, I can't tell if this has been opened, but the tape on it is definitely not holding up. When did these come out? Yeah, that's because it came out in 2006, for crying out loud. Alright, well, this is, of course, another one of the Christian Cages that I loved so much. 36 points of articulation, comes with the NWA title. For all you belt whores like me, you ain't going to find one of these, and if you do, it ain't going to be cheap, because this is, I think they've only ever made 2 recent figures with the NWA title that looks like this, and I believe another one was Kurt Angle, but it wasn't as good as this one. This one is amazing. But yeah, this is another Christian Cage, TNA days. I love this figure. So I'll be opening up one of these. I'm going to have to look them both over again then and decide which one's going to be open. This one, like I said, the tape is just coming off both sides of it. It's horrible. But what can you do? Like I said, this thing is 13 years old. Tape does not withstand the test of time. But, well, this Eric Young one is holding up pretty damn well. Yeah, I should have showed you the back. Chase Stevens, I guarantee you nobody remembers him. He was actually a cruiserweight. He teamed up with the Dudley Boys for a while. He was a good wrestler, but he just vanished, and I never saw him again. James Mitchell, I do want that figure. ECW, I think, made one of him back in the day, but it was horrible. But anyway, this is Eric Young. The Eric Young you guys know from Sanity, but this is back in his Don't Fire Me days when he was on Team Canada, when they were popular. I will specify, I bought this because it was they came together and I got them for 20 bucks, I think. 20 or 40 bucks plus shipping and handling, and you got both figures. Like I said, these figures are old and whatever. This one, like I said, is actually in better shape than the Christian Cage one, but tape-wise. But like I said, I can't complain. This one came out in 2007, so this what is Series 2? I don't know. But that's another oldie. All right, let me see. What am I grabbing here? Box. More bubble tape. Layers of bubble tape. But I can't complain. If you want that, you just don't want it when you're opening it. Okay, now I can start to see what I bought here. This is probably the best Sergeant Slaughter figure ever made, in my opinion. I know what I paid for him. You got a little folded there in the corner. Okay, his picture did definitely not look like this when I bought it, I can tell you that. But how old is this figure? 2009. Anyway, this is really the old school figures. This is Sergeant Slaughter from way back in the day. They've made a bunch of good figures from this line. Who was making it back then? This is Mattel. Yeah, not all of them were good, but this is definitely one of the good ones. And I couldn't let this one go. I had to have them. So we got Sergeant Slaughter here from Series 1, literally Series 1. And like I said, they must all use the same pictures when you buy these because this corner was not creased and that corner on the other side was not creased. So they did get me there. But I didn't, like I said, I didn't pay a fortune, but you know, wasn't cheap either. All right. Let me see. I got some really special ones here. I just got that I'd picked up recently. This guy was selling in one of the... Oh! Well, no, I've been sitting on this for a while now, too. I just never got around to opening it. Oh, let me look it over. Minor wear, but it looks good. This one is got a ton of stories behind it because there was the one before it I was going to buy, and I didn't know it was an auction. It was late at night, and I saw it. I mean, the box looked like it had just come off the factory floor. I was like, oh, I'll get it. I don't know why I was lazy. I was like, oh, I'll just get it in the morning when I wake up. That's when I found out it was an auction. And then the next one I found, I was just said, screw it. I wanted to stop looking for this figure. And I scooped this one up. And of course, it is Ringside Collectible CM Punk SES edition. I wanted it literally. It was one of the reasons I started collecting WWE figures, to tell you the truth. And I was too stupid to know what Ringside was at the time. And I was always going to Toys R Us looking for this figure and couldn't find it in disgust. But now it's there. Now it's here. It's in the collection. I am very happy. Satisfied. There's the back. This is an amazing figure. It's an amazing figure to me. I know a lot of collectors have it, and it's still worth a lot of money. But this was literally one of the first figures that I had to have when I started collecting. And I'm, like I said, I am really happy I had it. When did this come out? 2011. So we got that one. I can knock off. Let me see. Who is this? Screw it. I'll throw this in here, even though I can't say. Let me see how old this one is. 2013. It's a little bit old. But yeah, this is another one I wanted at the time. Couldn't find her. Walmart was being flooded with only this line at the time at Christmas. I can't believe it was that long ago. But here, this is the rest of the line. I do have that Rey Mysterio. I have Ryback. I think I have that Miz. I don't have the Wade Barrett. I mean Ziggler. I have the Ziggler, but I don't know about that Miz or Wade Barrett. But that was Trish Stratus. What is it? Series? Where is it? 24. Not exactly old, but it's still 5 years old, and it's getting even harder to find on eBay. So yeah, I threw it on top of this pile for a reason, but it's not the oldest, but it is definitely a rare one. Like I said, I'm trying to make room and get rid of some of this crap. It's been lying around here forever. Let me see. This, oh, there we go. This is another Chase figure. I know I have one more somewhere here, but if I show you my pile, you'll be disgusted. And I don't want to say which figure that is. I did try to find it before I did all this, but I couldn't. But the next one up is, I don't even know if this is a series. It doesn't say it. It just is a special 2009. So this is almost 10 years old. It's from a Survivor Series line. Look at the poster. Yeah, I don't have any of those, I can tell you that. But this one is also a Chase title, like I said. It is of The Miz. There's the belt. What is it? That's his belt number. It's pretty decent Miz, considering they weren't using head scans back then. I know I didn't pay a lot for him. I didn't pay over $30, but like I said, these were Chase belts. Some of these Chase belt figures are still worth a lot of money, and I don't want to say which ones because I'm still hunting them. I see them pop up from time to time, but they want too much damn money. I could understand for one of the figures, which I'm not going to mention because when I get it, you'll see it. I just don't want to start a hunt or remind people that it's out there. But when I get it, you'll see it. But yeah, some of these go for 100, 100 plus, 150. But I'm not willing to pay that. So, but I did pick him up. Let me see here. you out of the box. Bear with me. It's another wrapped in bubble wrap, straight out of the box. I gotta break down all these boxes after this. Where's the tape? Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, SummerSlam was this weekend. I don't know. I thought it was kind of lame. It had, what, maybe 2 good matches for a 4-hour show. And the people who won, most of them were buried the next night on Raw. It just made no sense. And some of the people who lost were buried even harder the next night on Raw. Good Lord, are they wrapping this? Just gotta cut through it. Sorry, guys. Okay, now I can see what this is. This one's definitely old. Now it's wrapped in cellophane. Well, I guess I can't complain, but Jesus, dude. Cellophane? What does cellophane do? This figure, I'm predicting, is, God, probably 12 years old. Trying not to damage it. Trying to open it with the scissors, getting this cellophane off. Sorry, hang on. Good thing I'm not going live, huh? Cellophane, man. Cheap sellers, don't wrap your stuff in cellophane. Jeez. All right. I think I got it. Series 2. Okay, well, I already have the Series 2. Oh, okay. This came out. What? All right. But I think they... Okay, because Legacy was like... God, why am I thinking like 2004 or 5? But anyway, this is also from the line. Do I have any of these? I want that Matt Hardy. I've wanted that one forever. I really don't want anybody else with the line. Maybe R-Truth. It's kind of a wasted line. But that Matt Hardy, I love that Matt Hardy. I've been looking for that one forever. Anyways, this is Series 2. Ted DiBiase Jr. from his Legacy days. Now this one, head scan, that's dead on. That one's perfect. He recently said he was hinting he wanted to make a comeback. I don't know if that's in the works. That was months and months ago. But it comes with the Legacy t-shirt. Nothing fancy about this figure, but when I was thinking about it, I mean, this might be this dude's only figure. So that was one of the reasons why I bought it. This is going to be very collectible. The package is mint, so I'm happy with that. But that's another old figure there. I think this is the last one for now. And these are old too. I know that for a fact. And I can't remember both of these. I remember the one, because I bought these a couple weeks ago, just before I went on a little vacation. And I was lucky enough, I was so pissed. The guy ignored my messages when I bought these. I wanted him to hold it back until I came back from vacation. But he sent it off anyway, but it came a day early, so I was able to get it off my porch and then not have to worry about it while I was on vacation of having it port snatched. This guy, his prices were alright, but he stuck you with the shipping and handling afterwards. But if I remember right, I'm looking at one here. I can't really complain, so... this one, of course, is wrapped in bubble wrap, taped one more time. Sorry, guys. Like I said, you complain about it only when you're opening it, but you want it that way when you're shipping it. He wrapped it in cellophane again. I'm just going to pause it. Okay, I'm back here. This one is from Series 14. This is another one that was always on my list. what was it, a year or so ago, the WWE released his SWAT version of this figure. But this figure I've wanted so long. This is also from the line I wanted King Booker like there's no tomorrow. I did get his Hall of Fame one, but I would still like to have this figure as well. But of course, Series 14, Big Boss Man, comes with the ball and chain, first time in the line, handcuffs, nightstick, sunglasses. He was definitely a main eventer, big stud back in the day when I was growing up. But this was a very sought-after figure. Like I said, reasonable price for it. Reasonable, did I say whatever? But like I said, it's the shipping he gets you with. But another great figure here. I'm glad he's off my checklist. I'm going to pause again because these other two figures are wrapped in cellophane and bubble wrap too. All right. Kind of sucks because I had to open it first, and then it ruins my surprise because I didn't, like I said, I didn't totally remember what the other figures were except for one in the box. But this is from the line. I have that Hornswoggle somewhere. Gosh, that Joey Styles would be nice. I've never made a search for him. I don't think I have anybody else from that line. But this figure came out. Oh, yeah, when did that Big Boss Man figure come out? 2011. That doesn't even seem right. It seems like that one was so much older. Well, that was oh, this is 2008. Yeah. So there you go. This one is definitely old. Oh yeah, this is the 2-pack line. I remember I had seen the Highlander 2-pack just once, and that used to, I don't know why, but that used to go crazy on the internet back in the day. I remember I was in a chat room, told somebody I saw it, they were offering me $200 and a bunch of WWE DVDs to go and get it and mail it to them. But this is Ruthless Aggression Series 35. Wow. And it is Beth Phoenix. It is a very petite-looking figure. Not that she was fat by any means, but I mean, she was a little bit bigger than this, for crying out loud. Anyways, there was a few Beth Phoenix, but they always were wearing like a dress or something weird, and I don't like that style on figures. The head scan, that's horrible. Well, maybe not when you're looking at the picture up here, but I don't have a Beth Phoenix, and this was one that was tolerable to me, so I had to have it. So I scooped Beth Phoenix up. This one might be my crown jewel for women figures. I've been after this one forever. And I mean forever. And this guy had it, 2010. This is the line. Shad Gaspar. Evan Bourne. God, does he look so different now if you see him on Impact. Don't want to give it away. But, of course, this is Heart Foundation, Natalia. Beautiful figure. There is that 2-pack or elite of Tyson Kidd and Bulldog Jr. I regret not picking up back in the day, but I loved this figure. Always loved this figure. And now I can knock her off the list as well. Face scan, I don't know. Well, I guess. I don't know. This is obviously her younger days, but a beautiful figure of a Natalia. I do believe I got this one at a deal, I will say that. Try to find this figure. You're not going to find it. Especially not in this condition. Beautiful condition. But yeah. This is probably not my favorite women. Well, Asuka looks pretty good. No, Asuka can be in the top 3. I don't even know what number 2 would be. But yeah, this is my favorite women's figure. They now have to my collection. But that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. This was my oldies, rare, I guess, yeah, you could say TNA and WWE figure line here. Hit like, leave a comment, subscribe, hit that notification button. Share the video if you like. Like I said, it'll help my channel grow. The more I grow, the more giveaways I'll have. And I am very close to my giveaway. Like I said, I'm not going to reveal the number, but it is very close. If I keep ticking up like I have in the last week, it'll be here in no time. So as that gets closer, I'll start talking about it. But for now, yeah. Like I said, hit like, leave a comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I will probably make another video here in the next few days. Tomorrow night I will be busy, and then I got to go to work. I am going to a coastal conservation dinner event, charity event, so I will be occupied. But anyway, like I said, that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Tell me what you think. Tell me what ones are your favorite. Are you envious of any of them? Mad Viking out. Catch you guys next time.